Hello to all of my wonderful Scorpios. This is Queen Amun Ra coming to you with a very special reading on today. Today is the first of the month, Scorpios. Woo! Can you believe it? Can you believe it? Can you believe it? This year is flying by. Yes, when we think about the number one, Scorpios, we're think about these keywords when you think about the number one: new beginnings, action, change, new goals, time to be bold, meaning that you're at a crossroad. It also means fresh energy. It also means letting go of beliefs, things, people, and inventions that aren't supporting you. That means courage. That means, so many things. The number one means rebirth. Also opportunity. So when you think about the number one, think of all those key words that come to mind for you all. Now, speaking of letting go of beliefs, things, people, and inventions that aren't supporting you. Now, Scorpios, everybody knows that you all are loyal, right? Either people really like Scorpios or they really don't like Scorpios. There's very seldom any in between, right? So you're vibrating at a high frequency, Scorpios. You all are brave, loyal, very faithful, very ambitious, very resourceful, very passionate. People consider you all as true friends. You all are stubborn. That's that fixed energy, but that stubborn goes for every fixed sign, okay? Also, you all are focused, laser focused. Scorpios are brilliant, okay? Don't get it twisted. Scorpios are not dumb by any stretch of the imagination. Yes. So Scorpios, when people, and I think I said this one time before in another one of your readings, when people don't know their own power and they don't know their own strength, it's easy for them to look at you as being possessive, jealous, secretive, dominating, or even restful, right? When you know your own power, Scorpio, you don't stay in a situation, or you don't allow people to stay in a situation in your life that's just overstaying their welcome, because that's when you can have two people on two different frequencies and just getting the worst out of each other, okay? So yes, today is the first of the month. Let's get into your reading, Scorpios. Most High God in the universe, please give me a special reading for my wonderful Scorpios as it relates to all areas of their lives, specifically in areas of power and intellect, money and wealth, spirituality, and where they need to take action, and also in areas of creativity and emotions. What information do we have for my wonderful Scorpios? Yes, Scorpios. Showing my Scorpios some love, because so many people hate on y'all. But I know the truth. Yes, I know the truth, Scorpios. So yeah, it could be either really good or really bad. When people have your loyalty, appreciate it. Yes, when people have your loyalty, because you all are loyal to the soil. But I tell you one thing, cross the Scorpio and you may remove that loyalty. But what I want you all to do, first and foremost, Scorpios, so that you don't have to be from one extreme to the next, is make sure you're loyal to yourself more so than you're loyal to anybody else. Always put yourself first. Always, I'm going to say this again, always, Scorpios, put yourself first. That way, when people are disloyal, to you, then it won't sting you so bad. Like, wow, I can't believe, X, Y, and Z. I put all my, trust into this commitment that I made to my friends, and they don't see their definition of friend is very different than mine, right? And so the key to your personality is really intensity, right? It really is intensity. And so you all really are the most misunderstood sign in the Zodiac because of sort of the complications that come along with it. Like, it's either hot or cold, it's either loyal or like, nope, either I'm your friend or I'm not your friend, because you all are expecting, which is perfect, you all are expecting in return the same level of loyalty that you give to other people, right? So certainly we know that there are low vibrating Scorpios, just like there are low vibrating other signs out there in the universe. What I want you all to do is start protecting yourselves first, like taking action to make sure you nurture yourselves first, Scorpios, okay? Yes. A lot of relationships have ended in the universe. And I mean, some of the relationships have been with ourselves. You know what I'm saying, Scorpio? Some of them have been with, I need to reevaluate some things. Maybe I can't let people stay in my my energy space for too long. Maybe some things about me need to change, right? That's what you're saying to yourself, Scorpio. Maybe some things about me need to change. Maybe, I let people overstay their welcome in my life. Yeah. So what I'm seeing right here with these cards, what I'm seeing right here, these cards, Scorpio, is that I'm gonna tell you something. Something is, besides the full moon and all that, somebody's ex has a lot of internal issues, like a lot of internal conflict, right? And I want to show you all the cards before I go through this story of what's in the cards. So this is the Five of Wands. Let's put this right here. We have the Six of Cups. Yep. We have the Seven of Cups. We have the Three of Wands. We have the Page of Cups. See that pig with them wings? Keep that in mind. And we have the Three of Cups. Yes. So listen, what's happening here is that somebody's ex is trying to come back into the picture. Okay? They're trying to come back into the picture, and you're like, no. Nope. When you had me, I was loyal to you. I was completely loyal. You accused me of this, that, and the other because you had your own internal conflict. Basically, what I'm saying to you is that you all were not on the same frequency, Scorpio, okay? Right? That's what I want you to know. You all were not on the same frequency, and you're like, nope, now that I'm out, I'm staying out. When you had me, you had me. Now that you don't, right? And even you were tempted to really listen to them to see what they had to say. Remember, when we talk about the number one, like hitting the reset button for the number one, very, very, very important. New beginnings, right? You may be tempted, but you're not going back. You're like, nope, nope. There's a lot of emotions tied to that. Remember, you're a water sign. There's some emotions tied to it. Understandably so. It makes sense. Yeah, for some of you all, you may have known that person since, for a long, long, long time. But here's the thing, what you're coming into, Scorpio, is that you've had these gifts, these spiritual gifts, since you were a child. That's when you first recognized. Maybe you didn't have the vocabulary to express how you were feeling, but those gifts came from someone in your family. Those spiritual gifts came from someone in your family. And now you're able to really see this person's internal conflict. Like, you are really able to see the problem. Like, really, really able to see the problem, right? And so you hung in there. You were trying to give it some time. You were hoping that things would turn around and change. Like, you were expecting. You were in expectancy mode. You were like, okay, let me see if I can give this a chance to kind of sort of see how things are going to work out. And you were like, no, I need to make a final decision to just go my own way. I mean, really. And you feel so much better because of it. You actually feel like you're at peace at this point. You feel like you're at peace because of it. It's like, nope, I'm not going back to that relationship. It was real tempting for me to go back because I felt sorry for this person. Like I said, you all are so loyal, and sometimes you get fixated on the fact that you want to see the good in people, right? And so you went back, and here we go. You went back in your spirit. Like, your spirit was like, well, let me think about it. Maybe, because, I really love this person. I really, maybe we can work some things out. Your spirit was like, stop, don't do it. That's what your spirit was saying. Also, the number one means that you are rebranding your life and you're thinking about yourself and your plans in very refreshing ways, Scorpio. So you're really thinking about some new things moving forward. It also means that this is an intense period of an awakening. So again, a lot of you all extremely gifted in the spiritual realm. And so you all are really tapped into your intuition. Like, seriously, you all are really tapped into your intuition, and you're tapping into your divine masculine side, which means that you are all taking action. Even though you have a soft spot for this person, and you really, really love this person, and so yourself being with them forever probably, you were just content, like, you know what, I'm going to see if some things change. But sometimes things are never going to change, especially if a person has that much internal conflict. They are constantly trying to burn you. This is the message that I'm getting, constantly trying to burn you, and you're like, okay. All right. It's one thing to be on fire for a person, but it's one thing when that person turns that fire on you and tries to burn you. You're like, you know what? See, I was trying to give you the benefit of the doubt, and look how you act, like a fool. Oh, Lord. Yes. So yeah, you're somewhat guarded, Scorpio. I understand that because again, when you're in a relationship with a person and you really want to, you have deep feelings for that person and you kind of sort of see yourself with that person and the relationship is over because you realize, you know what, we're not on the same frequency, right? And so instead of you keeping the blindfolds on, you're craving freedom. So why not take the blindfolds off and actually look at the relationship this way? You were able to, now this is why I always tell people don't ever say anything bad about your exes, because you actually were able to benefit to some degree from them being in your life, just like they were able to benefit from you being in their lives. And when a relationship is fresh and new and you're hurt and you're blind, you have your blinders on, it's really, really hard to see it. But then as time goes on and you start thinking, you know what, we did have some good times together. And that was the thing that made you almost tempted to go back. Then you were like, nah, I can't do it. But it still does not take away from the fact that there were some really good things about them. I see a lot of money in your cards too. Look at this. I see you manifesting a lot of money. This is the Ace of Pentacles. I see you manifesting a lot of money and prosperity. Yes, so I want you to stay focused, Scorpio. I really want you to stay focused. You all are very hardworking people. Like I say, very resourceful. You all know how to, make money and do very, very well. Again, very resourceful. I see you being very, very independent. So yeah, stay focused, stay focused, stay focused. I also see you tapped into your divine masculine energy. This is about duality more so than it is about you finding a new love. This is about you tapped into your divine masculine energy and saying, you know what? I am going to give myself the nurturing and I'm going to be loyal to me. Remember before I even pulled this card and I was like, be more loyal to yourself than you are to anybody else. This is exactly what I'm talking about. And I see the wheel of fortune spinning in your favor. That's what I see. The wheel of fortune spinning in your favor, which is great, 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 Scorpio. Because like I said, a lot of times people misunderstand Scorpios. But I'm here to tell you, even Scorpios, if nobody has ever told you what you look like at your highest frequency, that's what I'm here to tell you, what you look like at your highest frequency. Again, you all are focused. You all are loyal. You all are brave. You all are faithful. You all are ambitious, resourceful, very passionate. People really consider you all as true friends. And you all are stubborn. Like I said, sometimes you allow people to stay in your energy space for a little bit too long. And so when you all are on different frequencies, it can rub everybody the wrong way. They start saying negative things about you. You start saying negative things about them, and it's just a disaster. So when you start to, because your intuition is so heightened, Scorpio, being a water sign, you're an empath, because your intuition is so heightened, when you first start feeling a certain kind of way about a person, start listening to your intuition. Try not to get depressed or anxiety ridden about it, because you really, really want to see the best in that person and you really want to make this thing work. And I'm not talking about just romantic relationships. I'm also talking about friendships. I'm talking about family relationships. You all are so loyal that it could easily go left and people say negative things about you all. But you all really, really are blessed with a native understanding of the human heart, and you have great awareness of life's secrets, just like every water sign, right? You all do. And so you all kind of sort of, Scorpios, just like Cancer, just like Pisces, tend to be psychics, right? But Scorpios, you actually delve into parts of the minds that other people are afraid to delve into. I remember doing a video and I was talking about the difference between you, Cancer, and Pisces, and someone commented that Pisces absorbs all of the emotions, right? Which is true, being the 12th sign in the Zodiac. If we're talking about just the 12 signs, not the 13 signs, but the 12th sign in the Zodiac. But the difference is that you all, Scorpios, will go to parts of your mind that the Cancer and Pisces are kind of afraid to go to. So, and that's why, and you all are able to, when I pull out, and your card did not come out in this, but your card is the rebirth card, right? The death and rebirth card in Zodiac. Yeah, that's what your card is. So you all will go to, and also the number 9, the regenerative number, the number 9. So when you think about all of that, knowing that you all will go to the depths of your mind, psychic wise, with your, and then being regenerative, meaning ending, new beginning, meaning there's a change, that kind of thing. Just like what we're talking about right now, we're talking about like with the number 1. This, when you think about the number 1, you think about change. Because remember, every number carries their own special vibration. So, like I said, people either really, really love Scorpios or they really, really hate Scorpios. There's really very seldom any in between. But I want you all to be able to stand in your own power and know just what you bring to the universe. And if it wasn't for you all, every sign ties together other signs, right? We all a part of a puzzle, and we're all interconnected. So just know how powerful you are, Scorpio, and what you bring to the universe. But this particular story here tells me that you were tempted to go back to an ex. Yeah, you were tempted to go back to an ex. Whether they reached out to you or you reached out to them, there was some temptation there, but you decided, no, I'm not going to do it. I'm going to focus on me. I'm going to focus on my resources. I'm going to focus on, my gifts and loving myself deeper and harder and getting some good karma. So this is nothing you saying anything bad about anybody in particular, because you got good karma in your favor. So this is you intentionally choosing to vibrate high, and I love it. Love it, love it, love it. So keep being you, Scorpios. There's a lot of us out here who love you. Bye.